What is up, y'all? It is Celeste the Seer. I am an intuitive reader, and I am here to do a little random collective reading. Now, I'm kind of going into this just allowing spirit to let me know what is in the collective and what needs to be said. So if this reading gets to you, it's literally for you. I'm genuinely going into this with the intention of this message reaching the person that it needs to when it reaches you, okay? So take what it is and leave what it ain't. This is going to be a timeless message, so there isn't going to be necessarily a time frame from when you can listen to this message. Remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what does not. I do offer private readings, so if you would like a private reading with me, you can always message me or email me, etc. I offer email readings as well as video readings. I will never solicit readings to you. I will never tell you that spirit told me to reach out to you. That's not the kind of person I am. I'm not gonna be coming to you. So if I ain't sent for you, don't come for me. So I'm feeling a really giddy kind of energy from you guys. I was hearing the song Mama Zota ta 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 Mama Zota ta ta ta. So I feel like you might be feeling fine shit right now. You're feeling really good. I feel like you're in a very uplifted energy. You're very very positive. Yeah, we have Aunt Caroline, which is the Wheel of Fortune. You're feeling lucky. You're feeling you're all in a bag of chips, and you are. So what else is coming through for the collective? We also have the Three of Coins. You're someone who you understand your resources. I feel like you know what you have, whether it be physically or just your essence and your aura in general. Very strong on the feeling yourself energy. Exactly, the sun. You know yourself, you're happy, you're radiant right now. And I feel like not only, I just saw 222 on the timer as well, so you might be seeing 222. Not only are you feeling that yourself, but people are really noticing how different you are. People are really noticing the shift in your energy, and it is, I'm visualizing a light tower in the middle of the ocean, and it's just glowing, and it's the only thing that you can see in this vast darkness of water. So I feel like Spirit's message with that analogy is that be a little bit mindful as well as who is being attracted to you, because when you have that light, good people acknowledge it, but also negative people, negative energies and entities notice that as well. So I'm hearing that you should definitely protect your energy at this time. But also don't hide yourself. Let yourself shine. Just be cautious of energy vampires who want to try to dim that light. I'm also seeing the Ace of Cups. This is you're going through a renewal. Your heart space, your heart chakra is opening, and you are in a place of being so loving to yourself. I'm just keep hearing you're pouring into your own cup. You really are mastering the art of self-love, my dear. And I think that's such a beautiful message to come through. You're really mastering the art of self-love. This just jumped out. And then we have the Page of Coins, the Daughter of Coins. You're mastering the art of self-love. You're also, I'm hearing you're doing little things in your daily routine physically that are creating a complete butterfly effect. You are starting the small habits that create the bigger picture, if that makes any sense. I know it does make sense. I'm just trying to relay that in a way that is digestible for y'all. But your whether it be your cooking from scratch more, or like maybe you're working out more, maybe you're putting an extra step in your skin routine, in your beauty routine. I'm hearing it's something physical that you're doing that is changing in your daily routine. I then pulled the 10 of Swords. So I feel like you're probably even cutting out bad habits. I heard like 10 of Swords is about like an ending, but I'm really hearing like you're ending things that were hindering you. Like you are, whether it be like cutting out smoking, maybe you smoke nicotine or whatever, like you're cutting out smoking, or maybe you are ending a negative cycle of how you used to speak to yourself or how you view yourself. You're taking inventory of your daily patterns and habits. You're taking inventory of these things, revising your own patterns in order. I just saw 555. You're making some major changes. I'm hearing like y'all probably are saying 222. You're probably seeing 555, and you're also probably seeing 111. You are genuinely in a position of quantum leaping into your most desired reality. I'm hearing like you've been speaking this into existence since last August. Like not August 2025, I'm talking August 2024. Like things that you have spoken into existence, that you've prayed for all the way since 2024, that were not able to come through in 2025, are going to be coming through in 2026. Let me break that down for you again. The things that you've been manifesting and the stepping stones that you've been putting in place for yourself since 2024 were not able to come in 2025 because there were still things that needed to be shifted. There were still things that needed to be removed. And I'm hearing reanalyze, like back to the topic of taking inventory. For if you saw this message today, like if you're coming to this message, quite literally, you have had to take inventory in 2025. And you're at this point now where these blessings that were in alignment for you are about to be dogpiling in because of how drastic the work that you've done, how drastic of a change I'm hearing. Like you've done a 180. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who has a serious testimony. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who you have been to hell and back. So family, I feel like if you're listening to this message right now, you're a chosen one. Like you're one of those people who you don't look like what you've been through. And every single thing that you have come into, you quite literally have deserved that and more. And it's finally here for you. Like this, it's a very distinct energy. Like this is like you're not new on your spiritual journey. Like this is not like you just stepped into your awakening. And no shade if like you are just now getting into your spiritual journey, right? But I feel like this message in particular is for someone who has been like they've gone through their dark night of the soul. Some of you could have even, I'm hearing Saturn return. Some of you guys could have just recently gone through your Saturn return. 25, like you've just turned 25, or like you're turning 26. That's just for a select few of you guys. I'm also hearing dark night of the soul. I'm also hearing like you could be someone who, this trigger warning, you could be someone who's had addictions in the past. 3 of Swords. You could have been someone who like you've battled addiction. You've probably battled like mental health. I'm hearing like you've endured some serious spiritual attack. The Magician came through underneath that Three of Swords. You've endured some extremely like insane spiritual attack, whether it be like people like, okay, when I say spiritual attack, this is what I mean, just so that you're not like, oh my god, like what the fuck, like this is what I mean. Spiritual attack in the sense where it's like whether it be people have been gossiping about you. I'm hearing like some of you, your own damn family was talking shit about you. I'm hearing like some of the people who were supposed to be in your corner the most, like I'm hearing family members, friends, people that you would have never thought would do you like this. You've gone through like, for some of you, you've gone through narcissistic abuse. Some of you have gone through family members that have been emotionally abusive. I keep getting this visual of like tug of war, being breadcrumbed emotionally by family, friends, or loved ones. Like you've really gone through a lot of shit. And I feel like the only reason why you were going through that was because you were waiting for someone else to validate you. And now you're finally at a place where it's like, I never fucking needed your validation from the beginning. You're realizing like you were never meant to fit their mold or their narrative because that's not your fucking story. Whoever I'm speaking to, you endured either like a group of people or a person in particular. It could have even been like at a workplace situation as well. A particular person who had access to you continuously, like whether it be like, once again, like a friend, a family member, or like a coworker or a boss, like someone who has consistent energy, like who has consistent access to you. I'm hearing like someone you endured like people thinking that they knew your path before, like people thinking that they knew your destiny or they knew your path, or people who thought that they knew you more than you fucking knew yourself. People thinking that they knew what's best for you more than you do. I keep hearing like trying to sun me. Like I feel like you've endured people who have tried to belittle you because of the growth that you're actively exhibiting. It's like that triggered them. It triggered them to see you defy what they thought you would be. Or I'm hearing going against odds. Like you've beat the odds. Like you did not become a product of your environment. You did not allow someone to tell you your worth or to tell you what you're capable of. You didn't wait for permission to be yourself. You didn't wait for permission to shine. You didn't wait for permission to do what the fuck you wanted to do. And you never will, because you know yourself. You've been there, done that. You're getting your slice of the pie, and that's on period. That's on everything. What else is coming through, Spirit? I want to dig a little bit deeper into this Three of Swords Magician energy. Like, what is this sadness and this manipulation? What is this? The Ace of Wands. I'm hearing like this could be manipulation as like, say like you had an idea of a project or something that you wanted to create, or some like a new idea, a new endeavor. And it's almost like anytime you had like this new spark of inspiration, there was always like these Debbie Downers around you who would be like, and I'm hearing strongly, because I've gone through something very similar to this, where the energy that I'm getting from this is like, anytime you had a new idea, a new spark of inspiration, anything like that, this person or this group or this boss, whatever may have you, right? This particular energy would always shed doubt into your plans. Like, and it would even, I'm hearing like if it was a family member or someone who is closer to you, it would be like a mother knows best kind of thing, where it's like, oh, I'm just looking out for you though. Just keep in mind that this is a possibility. Oh, I'm not trying to talk down on your plans. I'm just trying to be realistic. Like, I'm getting like that kind of bullshit from this trio of cards, the Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Magician. And then we got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is showing me like you walked away from that shit. You turned your back on that shit because it's like you realize, you realize that the energy behind that quote-unquote concern was really about planting seeds of doubt. It was never truly about uplifting you. It was always about keeping you in your place. Keeping your expectations minimal. Because if you constantly think about what would go wrong, you'll never want to try something different. So this was a tactic used against you repetitively. And I feel like there was a point in time where you believed it. There was a point in time where you believed this shit. Like, you actually took this to heart sincerely. And I just want to say, chosen one, like, I'm so proud of you for breaking out of this programming and taking your power back, because it's not easy. Especially if this was like a family member, or I'm hearing like an elder, or someone who is a little bit farther along on their path than you are. Like, there was reasons behind why you took this advice. I'm gonna use the air quotes really, really intensely. You took this advice was only because you actually valued this person's opinion, because they seemed like, and I'm really going to like emphasize the word seemed like, they were further ahead than you. Maybe physically they might have been further ahead than you, but spiritually you were like, I'm hearing, especially if this was like an older person who used to use this tactic on you, maybe physically they're further along the line than you are. Like, maybe they have a house, maybe they have kids, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they have like the physical shit, but spiritually you are their elder. That's a very particular message for someone. All right, let's see what else is going through, Spirit. What else is coming through for the collective for this message? What else do they need to hear, Holy Spirit? I just heard, I'm gonna get mine. I just heard, I'm gonna get mine. I feel like you, and then the Eight of Cups just jumped out again. Yeah, you're walking away from anything, anyone or anything that's trying to play you for a sucker. You're saying, miss me with that bullshit. Like, you're not allowing anybody to play you for a dummy. I feel like there's people who literally thought that you were, I'm hearing naive. Like, there's people who thought that you were naive, that people thought you were a goofy. I'm genuinely hearing, like, people thought that you were a fucking goofy. They thought that they could play you for an idiot. I'm also hearing there's, like, someone, or, like, there's this dynamic of someone thinking that they could talk to you any kind of way and continue to get away with it. Like, maybe they were an elder, maybe they were, a family member, or like a work situation where you have to keep your composure with this person. But I'm getting like this visual of like a woodpecker pecking at a tree, and then that tree, that tiny little hole starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, literally, like, you were being fucked with, dude. Like, you were being fucked with. I'm hearing somebody wanted you to crash out, but you didn't. Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody wanted you to crash out, but you didn't give them the response that you didn't give them response that they wanted to get from you, or the response that they once did get from you. Like, you probably did have to put somebody in their place before. You probably did have to let a bitch know and come out, because they were coming out the neck sideways with you. Like, you probably did have to check somebody before, like recently as well. But I'm also seeing like you have done like, and I'm like, so rapidly, you've spiritually matured so rapidly that you can see through the manipulation tactics. You can see clean through the mind games. Like, they were once slick with it. Like, they once were able to throw rocks and hide their hand and get away with it, but now they're not. Like, since you've put this person in their place, or since you've walked away from this situation, it has not been the same for them. The more that you evolve, the more that these people, or this energy that was once playing you for a dummy, or like treating you like you didn't know anything, like, or sprinkling seeds of doubt into you in order to get you to self-sabotage, the more you spiritually evolve, the scarier it gets for these people. The scarier it gets for these entities that were coming for you. Like, ooh, and then the death card, the ancestors. Yeah, nah, it's getting spooky out here. It's getting spooky out here. I wouldn't want to be them. Because, like, what I'm hearing is karmic retribution is being paid back. Like, your evolution, your breakthrough is the catalyst of karma for those who once tried to hinder you. Do I want to leave it at that? Okay. I'm not gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna pull from the Gypsy Witch card. I'm gonna just pull a little bit more. I'm hearing we're not done just yet. Okay. What else needs to be said for the collective spirit? Oof. Okay, so we have the stork. I'm hearing like this could have happened, once again, like, this could have happened with someone that you lived with, a family member, someone who was very close to you. And it could have caused you to even have to relocate and to move, but you're a lot happier now. If you did relocate and if you did move recently, you're a lot happier. If you haven't relocated, this could be a sign that it might be a season for you to look into relocating. We then have the bride. So you're reaching a, I don't want to just say wish fulfillment, but you're reaching a wish fulfillment. You're coming into something that you've manifested, whether it be love, because I'm not focusing this message on love, but like, if you have been manifesting love, then you're coming into love. But I'm also hearing like there is a lot of chatter surrounding your successes. We then have the birds that just jumped out. So yeah, there's a lot of chatter and a lot of gossip surrounding this change. Like, people can tell that there is something different about you, but they just can't put their finger on it. Like, I'm getting a lot of gossipy ass energy. This is weird. Bitches are weird. Why are you guys being weird? Oh. And then the side, yeah, that sounds about right. That about checks out. So I'm hearing like, always have my name in your mouth. You always have your name in my mouth. There's people who always have your name in their mouth And there was a time where it was like cool to talk shit about you. I'm hearing smear campaign. I'm hearing like gossip, false narratives, lies. Like there was a time, yeah, heavy on it. There was literally like a lot of fucking gossip surrounding your name. Like your people love, and I'm getting really strong like family energy, like whether it be like your family, in-laws, friends, close relation, like people who have been close to you, people who have been very close to you. Like I'm getting a heavy energy of like they loved with a D. This is a past energy. They loved to have your name in their mouth, and they loved to smear dirt on your name. I'm hearing they thought shit was sweet, but now it's tasting real bitter. It was sweet. It was cool to lie on you. I'm also like hearing, once again, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. There's people who did you dirty and then wanted to play the victim. Especially like if you stood up for yourself and put somebody in their place, they used that as a way to villainize you. Like I keep hearing like poking a bear in order to get a reaction, and then when they finally got that reaction, they finally got bit, right? Like now it's woe is me, like what, I didn't do anything, like playing innocent kind of energy. Shit was sweet, but I'm hearing like karmic retribution is being paid back. It's being minimized how much your name is in these people's mouths. It's not tasting sweet to have your name in their mouth anymore. And I'm hearing like the karma that is coming back to them, they're not having the cognitive connection of it being karma. They are just thinking like shit's happening, like uh-oh, accident. Like they're not having the connection that spirit's trying to get them to understand, like, no, this is happening because XYZ. Like I'm hearing these people are like so righteous, and like it's nauseating how much pride and ego there is surrounding this energy. I don't want to tap into that too much. I might do another reading connecting to that, but like, yeah, like long story short, motherfuckers who were talking about you really had to pipe down. Like you did a switcheroo. The crossroads is here. You did a switcheroo and you completely did a 180. Like all the shit that people were able to say don't even correlate now. So I'm hearing like if these people were smear campaigning your name, right? Wine at the bottom of the deck, which is about success and happiness. So yeah, like if there was a time where someone was like, oh, like he or she is broke, or he or she the collective is broke, the collective doesn't have anything of their own, or like they're bummy, or they aren't intelligent, or they're a crash out, or like basically defaming your character, whether it have been about your physical appearance, your personality, slandering every single aspect of you. And you know what? I'm feeling like you're the kind of person, even if some of these things were true, you were never the kind of person to act like your shit doesn't stink. I'm hearing like you were never the person to have like there are no fucking skeletons in your closet. Everything that you've ever done, you've always owned up to. Like I'm really getting this energy of like you have never acted like your shit doesn't stink. So even when these people were trying to smear your name, I'm hearing like they would go and say such and such, be like, oh yeah, did you know this about such and such too? Like, yeah, like they're a horrible person, right? And then the person that they're slandering you to, it's like, yeah, the collective told me that. What about it? And then I'm getting like this reaction of like them being like, what do you mean you already knew that? Like these people thought that you were like them. I'm here. I ain't like you basic bitches. I ain't like you basic bitches. Like, these people thought that you were a basic bitch like that. I'm like, they genuinely thought that you were at their level when you're like over here, bro. Like, these people thought that you had shit to be ashamed about. Like, I'm hearing like you're the kind of person who's like, say for example, say if you were a stripper at a point in time in your life, right? Or like say that you were like you did OnlyFans, or I don't know, like I'm getting something taboo where it's like someone thought that they could like use this against you to defame your character, but they didn't realize that you have completely integrated your shadow self. Like, you don't carry shame. And I'm getting that this person, they do have skeletons in their closet that they are ashamed about and that they have tried to hide. So they were thinking that they could use this tactic against you in order to further smear your name, but also to make you feel bad about yourself. And when that didn't work, it created an ego collapse. You completely shattered someone's ego. Like, you ruffled some feathers. You triggered some people. And I'm really like, they don't know how to handle it. So they don't know how to handle it. Oh my gosh. And it's not even that they don't know how to handle it because like you own up to your shit, but they don't know how to handle the fact that you're not going back and forth trying to clear your name. You're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to clear your name because you know that what's real will always be recognized. These energies, these people, they don't comprehend that because they lack authenticity within themselves. And it's quite sad, honestly. Ooh, girl. Ooh, collective. This energy is intense, but I'm visualizing like you have, like, you're just like floating up, just glowing. Like, you have like such a radiant energy and it is ethereal. This transformation that you've done is like, your energy is not of this planet. And quite honestly, basic bitches who live in the paradigms of man, these basic bitches who, I'm hearing like patriarchy princesses, like, and I'm getting like strong feminine energy as well. Like, this, all that hate, I'm like strongly getting like it came from a feminine energy. I'm channeling like an older feminine energy, but like it could have also been a younger feminine energy as well. But like there's this elder feminine energy, whether it have been like a mother figure, in-law, aunt, sister, co-worker, even. It's just, there's this, and it's a repetitive character. I feel like it's not just one person. I feel like it happened multiple times throughout your life, especially if you are a feminine person like watching this message, like 3344. I feel like you have had older feminine energies, and just feminine energies who are intimidated of your light have consistently like tried to humble you, have continuously tried to break you down, make you feel ashamed, minimize your successes, take credit for your successes. It's a very like strange narcissistic energy vampire kind of pull that I'm getting whenever I sit in this energy. Like, and I'm strongly seeing like it's like a fucking demon that like has like jumped into different people throughout your life. Like I'm hearing the saying like it started from the sandbox. Like, since you were little, you've always had with like feminine energies act like they're better than you, act like they and even if they didn't outwardly act like they're better than you, you've always had like this like covert narcissistic, covert competitive energy directed towards you from feminine energies throughout your life. And if that resonates with you, I strongly recommend you guys to really do like some serious cleansing protection and workings. A good way to start is to do a limpieza. So what you can do is you get yourself a white egg. Doesn't have to be a special egg, just a white egg. Get yourself a glass, a clear glass that you do not drink out of, because once you do this cleanse, you're going to keep that glass only for your limpiezas. A limpieza is a spiritual cleanse. So you're gonna get your egg, get your glass, you're gonna fill that glass with water. You cleanse your glass. I like to use sage or palo santo. You're gonna cleanse that glass, gonna cleanse the egg, and you can say a personal prayer of cleansing, retribution, and return to sender if you want, or you can read the Psalms. I like to personally read Psalms. If it's about slander from enemies or gossip, you can read Psalms 109, Psalm 109, Psalm 23, Psalm 91, and Psalm number 7. I personally like to read those. There's tons of Psalms that are amazing for cleansing and return to sender workings, but the limpieza de huevo is going to be very, very intense. So it's going to draw out all of the blockages, but you have to do it consistently. So you have your egg, you have your glass of water, you're going to be praying, and you're going to rub this egg all over your body like it's a bar of soap. You're going to cleanse. You're going to be praying while you're doing this, from the crown of your head all the way to the soles of your feet. Once you hit the bottom of your feet, you're done praying. You're going to crack that egg and put the egg yolk into the glass. You're going to crack it into the glass. And when you put the egg into the water, you're going to be able to read the energy of the egg. So if you see large bubbles sitting on top of the glass, or large bubbles around the glass, those can be mal de ojo, which is evil eye, witchcraft, slander. I can do a whole separate video on how to do a limpieza if you would like. You can always comment if that's something that you guys would be interested in, because I'm all about not just giving these messages, but I want you guys to feel empowered, and I want you to know how to protect yourself, give you a spiritual prescription so that you can begin doing this type of work for yourself. I think it's extremely important as a spiritual worker and as a hoodooist that when I do this work, I give you guys a prescription. So that's a limpieza, that's a limpia de huevo. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, comment, and share with someone who you think it might resonate with. Once again, this was a timeless message, so whenever you're seeing this, I really hope that it was able to give you strength and empowerment while you go through this evolution of yourself. And I do offer private readings. If you like a private reading, you can always email me. I do email readings. I also do recorded video readings if you like video format better. All that information is in my description box. It's going to be posted on YouTube. And just know, I don't have anyone who's being a scammer right now, but please be mindful of people who steal readers' profile pictures and then try to scam and say that they are trying to do a reading for you. I will never ever reach out to you. Only time I do readings for people is if they come to me. So if I ain't come for you, don't send for me. Yeah, so I just want to really give gratitude, and I'm proud of you guys, because this energy is not easy to come out of. Like, you've really done so much healing, and you're going to continue to grow. It's only up from here. Sending y'all so much love. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.